This is my meditation altar where I sit every day and meditate and think about my daughter Shayna, who passed away at this point 3 years ago, and also to bring peace to myself and kind of recenter and try to reach higher states. On my altar, I have a Jesus statue. I bought this at a little local shop thinking it was actually a Buddha and thought it was a really cute Buddha. When I got it home, I looked it up and found out it's Jesus, who's a Japanese figure who is someone who watches over children who have crossed the other side to keep them safe when their parents aren't there with them. Jesus is also revered by people who are spiritual seekers as he watches them on their spiritual journey. So that was a fortunate synchronicity that I bought that statue thinking it was actually a Buddha. This is a candle. I like to light candles when I meditate. This figure is a compassionate Buddha. I saw this statue in a TV show. I had no idea what it was, but it just really called out to me. So I Googled it and found out this is actually Buddha, who is showing compassion for the cares of the world or for the sorrows in the world. So I found this statue on eBay, and I love it because it's used and it's actually kind of worn. I can tell where it's been handled. So I love my compassionate Buddha statue. It's made out of wood. This is my Krishna statue that my older daughter bought for me because she knows I just love looking at God in different forms. I believe God has many different facets, so I like to look at different ways of looking at God. This is the Ganesha that my same daughter bought for me when she was on a trip in New Orleans. This is a keepsake box that a friend of mine made for me shortly after Shayna passed. And in the box, she placed 4 heart-shaped rocks and gave me some other things that she had made for me. But she went to the beach and found these rocks, and they represent myself, my wife, and my 2 daughters. Also in that box is a crystal that someone who became a friend of ours, Shayna, after she passed, she came to him. He didn't know us. He didn't know Shayna. But she came to him. He reached out to a mutual friend, and she contacted me. And he told me that Shayna had contacted him and asked him to give me that crystal. Also, when I find feathers and other keepsake things, I put it in the box and keep them there. This is a pair of Shayna's glasses. I like to keep something of Shayna's close to me when I'm doing my meditation. I feel like just nice having something of her physically close to me. This is an amethyst that I picked up when I was in Colorado for the properties of amethyst. Plus, I just like the way it looks. And purple is my favorite color and is also Shayna's favorite color. This is my incense burner. This is my altar itself. I love it. I found this on Etsy, actually. A guy makes them by hand, so I love my altar. This is something that my daughter gave me, so I ponder this when I'm sitting here doing my meditations. And I've got some prayer beads that a friend of mine gave me, which I use on occasion. So this is my sacred space that I come to every day to do my meditations and to, I guess, escape the cares of the world.